Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Stanley Parable. We're going to be going for the baby ending this time around, whatever this thing is. Basically, I looked it up online and you can, or not you can, well I mean you can, but this is actually a proper ending as well. I thought it was just like maybe as a joke. But yeah, no, legitimately if you play for 4 hours, or if you smash that like button for 4 hours, you can unlock a different ending. But we're going to be cheating a little bit. And if you also wish to know how to do that, you can, look it up, like, it's something like baby ending in 4 minutes or some nonsense like that. But yeah, we're going to be skipping through most of the nonsense while getting all the proper dialogue and all the goodness, and it only required us to cheat super hard, so there you go.
Towards danger, you click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Yep, we all remember this.
Game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Oh, dude, definitely.
Keep notes on your experience.
So as you can see, we can actually hit the button from like all the way back here, which is pretty useful. And also, we're gonna start advancing time a little bit.
Good to see that enthusiasm. Keep it up, Stanley. Just 3 hours and 45 minutes left to go.
That's right.
Okay, so clearly you're in it for the long haul. Although I find it hard not to believe you're simply running a program to click the button over and over automatically, which kind of ruins the point.
Not quite.
Don't you think? Wouldn't that take the art out of it? You can tell me in your post-playtest analysis.
It's just a simple keybind, you see. Those scripts here. Other than the ones already in game.
Popping in to say hi. I hope you weren't expecting more regular intervals of commentary from me, but that's not why you're here, is it? You're here for the game, for the art.
It's really good.
Endlessly spiraling sense of pointlessness and despair. Yes, this is what drives your every action. Keep clicking that button for hope, for freedom, for science, for love.
Science.
Don't ever stop.
What is this? Aperture Science or whatever from a Portal? Alright. Should be getting somewhere soon.
I've been spending the last 2 hours here embroidering
Alright, there we go.
fraud, and it's occurred to me, this game is incomplete. It's missing something. It still doesn't have that oomph. What is it, I thought to myself? What could possibly be missing from this incredible...
Yeah, dude, add something to it.
And then in a moment of rapture,
God, this is so annoying.
Angels, it came to me. Before this moment, I was blind, but those days are behind us. I now understand the true manifestation of this game. It needs a puppy.
Dude.
That's right. This puppy is being lowered toward an aquarium filled with nothing but piranha. You have to click the second button to avert the puppy's death in addition to the babies. This is it, Stanley. Art. I did it. Video games are art. Ah, but you have a good 2 hours or so to go, so I'll just let you get to that. No time to waste when there is such a meaningful game to be played. Bonne chance, mon ami.
But yeah, as you'll notice, we actually have both of these bound to the same key, so that it actually doesn't matter. Alright, let's keep advancing time. There's another keybind to advance time, which is how we're getting all these dialogues.
It warms my heart to see how deeply the message of this game has resonated with you.
Dude, definitely.
Imagine the joy welling up in your chest. The sheer joy of such pure, distilled life essence flowing through your veins. It must be amazing. I'm jealous of you too, I am. No, seriously. I'm deeply envious of your position at this very moment.
Alright. So, that's 2.5 hours, I want to say? Maybe?
The joy of artistic expression must be even stronger now, drinking in, Stanley. Few people on this planet will ever get such an experience. Peer through space and time. The universe unravels itself at your feet. This is the one true meaning of life.
Christ, I can only imagine how annoying this is to listen to, but it's an ending and we're gonna fucking get it.
I know we said this would go on for 4 hours, but what if you never start? Think about it. You could just keep going forever.
Maybe.
Visitors would come from around the world to see the man who never stopped pushing the buttons. You would be famous. That's what you've always wanted, right? To be famous.
They're famous for keeping a baby out of the fire.
Of artistic beauty to flow through you for all of eternity. You could have both of these things. We'll talk about it when you get there.
Dude, no problem. No stopping us.
Have
we
really
are
doing
this.
3.5 hours? Goodness, how time flies. Wouldn't you say it's flown? Oh no, you don't have to answer that. I understand you're quite busy. Just keep at it. Almost there.
3.5 already, good. Any more? Oh! What is going on?
Nearly there, Stanley. Art itself is about to burrow into your skull. Aren't you excited for spiritual immortality? For transcendence and oneness with the beauty and essence of all beings?
Dude, totally.
Seconds now. Here it
Oh? Is this the ending? Have we finally reached it? Do we now have to listen to any more? Fear me, immortal, I am the essence of divine art. Others but you. Sorry, others but you cannot read this text. Others but you. I don't really know what that means. Know that when you die, I will personally carry your spirit across the river Buxwuxen into my garden built within the emotions of a flower. There we will live together. We will dance and eat and sin, and you will do improv comedy based on suggestions from me for all eternity. This is your reward for your work here today, Stanley. Yes, Stanley, you played the game and you won. This is it now. You're going to heaven. Go now, live your normal human existence and await me in the life that follows this one. Yes, Stanley, you're so close to... I love you. Also, that's what the text says in the game. Stanley, you are so close to divine inspiration, just mere moments away from that touch of the game reloading. Okay, well, you know, that was something. Took us... You know, it was faster than what would happen if we didn't do it the normal way. Or did it the normal way.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What did we... Hold on, let me try to remember what else. Oh, red door. Okay, let's go for red door. Also, let's check computers. That's right.
No matter
check them computers.
He couldn't find a trace of his
computers. 434. Okay. 437. I don't remember if the numbers ever meant anything. Anyway, sorry. I haven't played this for a little while, so I'm trying to remember what we did. But no, the numbers are just everywhere. That's right. Username access. Awaiting input. Didn't we already do this? Or is that something you have to do on a consecutive, continuous playthrough? Maybe. Perhaps. Alright, well, we'll keep that going as well. Let's see where we're going now. Alright, right, then we go to the right, was it? Yes, it was the right. It was the right, then the what was it?
The meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
what was it?
just to admire it.
Right, you had to get on the platform and then it like moved you. Right,
yes,
that's right.
Truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back
Mr. Narrator, we've gone through this many times before. I'm just trying to get the various endings at this point. I don't know how many times we've gone through this hallway now, but
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Oh right, then the other one is going all the way across and doing the telephone thing. That's right.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All this time? I really want to know if we can get down there, though. That seems like a place we can. Oh! Christ,
really?
that was almost too bad.
I was in the middle of
I think that was almost bad.
Zero consideration for others. Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
says the guy who made you play a freaking push the baby button game for 4 hours.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked.
Oh, I really want to help you, I promise.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I
For the first
really
time.
have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Continuous square?
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
This door? Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
What the?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. But like, what if I jumped off the side of the, Oh, no. Not possible. Also, we can't jump, that's right. I keep forgetting. But like, what if I go back in here?
No,
Ooh.
wait. Where are you going?
No, I'm coming back. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Right. Where were we?
Ooh. Ah. Pretty. Okay, like, what if I try to leave again? Is he gonna switch to the scene? No, it's just gonna keep doing this, like, tendrils of light. Elpier's delight kind of thing. Alright, sure, let's try to go back out of here and see what happens. With all these weirdly painted walls. Okay.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Do you think? But like, what if I don't listen to you like I've always been doing, except that one time where I did go in the red room, like you asked me to?
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Christ, this is getting a little bit. Alright. Well. C'est la vie.
No!
Oh, I'm cool.
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yes, but also I want to do that again. And see if it actually does kill us. Ooh.
See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I'm not sure that that's possible, Mr. Narrator Man. As pretty as these lights are, I'm gonna go back and try to commit suicide again, apparently.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Nope. No, I'm determined. I'm gonna fall again.
No. No, no. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know. There is actually nothing you can say to convince me. Other than, I'm sorry for the baby button pressing game that I made that you can actually play for 4 hours realistically.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Oh.
Can you do that for me?
We're walking kind of awkward.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I don't know if I have to kill myself 3 times, or if this is a timed thing, or like what. Let's wait for these pinks to fade. Let's wait for these pinkos to go away. Nope, this is just now Endless Darkness of the Withering Mind. The hit sequel to Endless Sunshine of the whatever mind.
Not.
Of the Brilliant Mind, was it? Endless sunshine of the... Christ, now that's gonna bug me.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
You're reading it one way. Whether that's correct or not, that's up to personal interpretation, Mr. Narrator. But mayhaps it is me throwing myself away.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Ooh. Does that mean I can actually go back and look at the light show? or is that not a thing?
Do you actually want to stay alive?
Ooh, what is this?
Or are you just teasing me?
Can I? No, I can't interact with that. Alright, there's like a... Oh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's what it is. I remember now.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
No, it looks like killing ourselves is the proper way to go for this ending. Man, saying that feels a little weird. Can be taken out of context, ever so slightly. Alright, I guess we'll go and throw ourselves off for the 4th time, is it now? Breaking the rule of 3s of video games forever. This is your choice, Stanley. Look up at the light and make it. Wah!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yep, we all go back. It never ends. The end is never the end. As the little thing there says. Okay, so what else do we have? Right, we have the platform telephone. Also check computers. Check those computers!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Do I interact with the phone? Who farted? Oh, I never tried interacting with the phone. Never mind. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Input. Another one bites the dust. Metaphorical dust, of course, in this time. Okay, that's 2 of the computers. Right, we're going to the right again, and then we're going on the platform, and then we're going to the telephone. I remember now.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open.
Yep.
The correct way to the meeting.
It's okay. Don't worry, Don't worry, narrator. Sorry, I didn't mean to just short it to Nair. I realized this is a completely different thing altogether.
Wow. Yes.
What a beautiful, gorgeous room. Alright. Alright, then we can take this here also. So we have another path on this path. Okay. Sorry if you're getting tired of seeing this path, but we gotta, like, knock it all out, you know? You feel me, viewer? Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All this
There's someone you've
time.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ooh. Ew, for her.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Blood?
She's been waiting.
Alright, time to pick up the phone and find out who this mysterious caller is. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Of course, Mr. Narrator Man. I will do so immediately.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
For like a second?
Their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
This is the man who's like, wow, Stanley, why can you not trust me? And then immediately fucks me over. I will go inside.
Sorry,
oh,
but you're in my story now.
You saw it coming. You saw it coming. Hello, wife?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, Ampli 427. Press 2 on your keyboard. But like, fuck off. Though, can you do that for me? Can you fuck off?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press J. Press J for je ne sais quoi.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press Z. Okay.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press J to spend time with the boys. Press J to crack a cold one with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wow, this is getting a little bit too meta.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Whoa. This is getting super meta. I love it.
It was such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again. And then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Oh, it's becoming
In reality,
obvious.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Do you know it? For the first time, I'm not gonna push a button. Also, this is way too fucking meta. It's like, yeah, so, you know, Stanley has all these choices, but all these choices are actually pre-programmed actions that are, like, you know, limited in context. So, really, there is no choice. You're just following a path that has been pre-created by the creators of the game. God damn. I did not expect this ending to become so extremely meta, you know? Yo, narrator, you, like, want to advance me for not pushing this button? No? Alright, I guess we're pushing the button.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
A mirror. Press 6 to question nothing, okay?
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Is the door open?
And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Man, if it would have just faded into the actual start of the game, like not this way, but without a loading screen, that would have been really cool. Right, the paper trail, which I still don't really know what that means. Maybe I should like investigate things more closely when the paper trail is out. Alright, hold on. Last right we can do is go hit a right and go hook a left when he asks us to go hook a left. And then see what is gonna go on there. So maybe one more, maybe two, maybe four more, I have no idea. But yeah, that's the current plan.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
How do I, like, interact with the weather, though? Is it possible? No? No? Okay. No weather for me, I guess. No? Alright, it's just, I guess, more background text for you to immerse yourself into the game. Fair enough. Oh, did we miss any? Hold on, I think I checked all of them. I'm almost certain, but I could have distracted myself and not. Oh, there's one, so I clearly didn't check them all. Okay, now we're good. Okay, good. Sorry. Right, we're still going to the right. Remember that. Also, take that and rewind it back. Ursher's got the shit to make your booty go smack. Something like that. I don't know. Never met the guy. So
when Stanley came to a set of
right,
two open
take a
doors,
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I kind of want to Google what that papers thing means.
What was but eager to get back to business?
If it actually indicates anything.
First open door on his left.
All right, and we will finally go to the first open door on the left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah, but what about this elevator with the big "fuck me go down" button? What does this do? We can go down. This is how we get down. We found it. Oh. Yes? No?
But Stanley didn't
want
to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Dude, fuck
so
yeah.
In order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left? Alright. You sure? Sure it's not, like, behind me or to the right? Yeah, these are the loading doors. That should be... that means I'm on the other side of, something.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
That's fine. It happens.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I've mind-flooded him.
We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yes, the trucks. Sweet. We made it. No, this is different trucks. Damn it. Okay. Down to Electric Avenue. What the fuck?
No.
What is this?
Isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding?
Fired?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
He was fired. Do you see that explosion?
Time trying to salvage this nonsense. We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What is that down there? Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we take a right for the last time, and then go forward as he previously wanted us to. Like, see what I'm saying?
Were gone. What could it mean?
We had no idea.
He decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I still have no idea if those computers actually do anything. But yeah, see, we had no idea that there was another choice within that, what do you call it? that like the little maintenance area. There you go. Because he told us to go forward and we went left and down. So there you go. What the fuck?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere?
Ooh,
or
it's a continuation.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Well, clearly not this way. Let's find the story. Oh. These are all these the same? No? Okay. Well, usually we go this way, so you know what? Fuck it, we're going this way. Let's see where this leads us. 2 more hallways. That. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I'm definitely not gonna be able to find my way back now. I can guarantee you that. For damn sure. Okay, I think that goes back, so let's continue going forward. Right? Unless this is, of course, non-Euclidean.
This is the worst adventure
non-Euclidean geometry.
I can promise you, there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
No, we made it back.
It's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, alright. I guess we're restarting. Okay. So, I guess we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. That was another series of endings that you have just witnessed in a game called The Stanley Parable. And if you want to witness any more endings, I implore you to come back next time. But until then, you've been the audience, I've been OvoCephalon, and this has been the aforementioned Parable of the Stanley. Goodbye.